Absolute insanity. Thank you for watching as always. It is appreciated. What have I got for you today? Well, I say in this article that I want to bring up here that says Lush and the Migrant Rights Network are taking a stand against racism in a new campaign. And I wanted to look into this in a bit more detail, which is what I'm going to do here with you. Lush has partnered with the Migrant Rights Network to challenge division across the United Kingdom via a new campaign, setting out to highlight how racist narratives are used to divide communities while distracting from the true issues people face. The campaign highlights a key message: stand in solidarity with migrants as they fight for their rights and justice. All 101 Lush stores across the United Kingdom will highlight the campaign in their windows, with the brand also launching a new bath bomb. That's right, a bath bomb. Hand of Friendship to mark their campaign. 75% of sales of the £6.50 bath bomb will be donated to Migrant Rights Network, supporting the UK-based charity ongoing work with grassroots migrant-led organisers. The campaign comes at a time when we see migrants being scapegoated for a whole range of social issues that they aren't responsible for. Andrew Butler, campaigns manager for Lush, told Cosmetics Business. This is insanity, but this is how the system as it is going to try to distract the normies from the real issue, which is migrants. It is migrants. Let's just call it what it is, and it is what it is. What do we know about the Migrant Rights Network? Let's just have a look now. They are a diverse team, majority led by migrantized people and people of colour, essentially first and second generation migrants, but there are also numerous others intersecting identities in our team, including religion, nationality, gender, age, sexuality. So the DEI umbrella, that's exactly who is behind the Migrant Rights Network. Now the issue is, a lot of the things that they put in that campaign may look right when you look at it, and people may just walk into a cosmetic store looking to pick up a bar of soap or a lipstick and think, yeah, that actually makes sense. We're going to look into it in a bit of detail now, and specifically one of their campaigns, which is on the thumbnail. So we're going to go through each point. Social media platforms create divisions. Not true. The divisions are already there. As I've mentioned previously on the channel, we'll continue to mention today and into the future, social media does not exploit division. The division is already there. If nobody is selling what you are selling, if nobody is buying what you are selling, then your views, your clicks, your engagement won't go anywhere. That's the right way social media works. What they're actually saying is they do not like the marginalised people like me, and people that watch my channel, having a platform, having a voice, and letting their opinions be known. Before the age of the internet, they could ignore us, dismiss us as irrelevant, and hope that we don't even bother to vote. Social media has changed that. They can't ignore us any longer, and that's what they don't like. They've lost the narrative control. That is point number one. Point number two, landlords raise your rent. Landlords raise your rent. Now, well, yes, they do, but they are only playing into the capitalist market and the conditions that are there. If there's not enough properties on the private let market, and the demand beats the supply, property prices, property rents go up. So if you have got infinity legal and illegal migrants coming over to Britain, and you're in a housing crisis because you're not building enough houses for even the native population, then the property prices will go up. So landlords do put up your rent, but they are exploiting a housing bubble and a failing housing market. And the problem has been made worse by migrants. This isn't their fault per se. This isn't about demonising migrants. This is about demonising the system that the migrants are exploiting, both legal and illegal. If our governments had actual exhaustive and complete controls over the borders, both legal and illegal, This wouldn't be happening because they wouldn't be the migrants wouldn't be able to flood into the market. They would be refused at points of entry. So that's point 2. Point 3. Billionaires make you poorer. This one sounds attractive, but again, I don't think it's entirely accurate. In fact, I don't really think it is. Billionaires don't make you poorer. Alright, the state makes you poorer by taxing you more. I don't think that billionaires should be taxed any more than regular people. They shouldn't. What there should be is a level playing field for the sole trader, the medium business, and the large business, and they should be on a level playing field. There should be even less red tape, in my view, for the sole trader and the medium business, because they haven't got the legroom for overheads like the corporates have. So billionaires do not make poor people poorer. That's not true. Again, they are exploiting the system as it is. So no, I don't buy that one either. This is definitely a bunch of rabid leftists, let's be honest, that's exactly what it is. Then we'll go on to the fourth one now. Politicians underfund the NHS. The data shows otherwise. If you look at the data here, spending on the NHS has never been higher than it is currently. It goes up incrementally year on year on year. That's not the issue. Much like the housing market, it's the supply side of things. If the demand outstrips the supply, your waiting lists get longer, and it doesn't matter how much money you pour into the system, because if you don't know who's coming and you don't know how to plan because you can't plan for the numbers, how are you ever going to get it right? You can pour £1 trillion into the NHS and it will never be enough. It is a black hole. This is my thoughts. Now, I hope Lush goes under. I hope the whole cottage industry of giving migrants PR like this should be shut down. All of these pay well do nothing jobs in the public sector and in these charity organisations, they're all interconnected, they're all linked, and they're all part of trying to maintain a failing narrative. And this is what the state doesn't like, this is what the elites don't like, because their business model is failing and they're scared. They think they're going to win. They're not. We're going to win in the end. Mark my words. Now, if you like this video and you think I've made some good points, make me aware. As always, do that great stuff, like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. You have a good day and thank you for watching as always.